Hello and welcome to my channel, everyone. In today's video, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup with House Flipper 2. So here I'm going to go around just cleaning up things around, selling things. I thought this would be really interesting to try out on my channel since I do love gaming and it is part of my everyday life. Hi, my name is Sheena. I do a little everything here from cleaning, decorating, and taking care of life. Come with me today as we do this job. What's nice about House Flipper is it has a little bit of everything. You gotta clean, you gotta sell things, so you have room to do things in the house, including selling some other things that are not trash but are considered trash. There's decorating, so you can have a little bit of freedom in that. There's a lot more freedom in this sandbox mode, but from what I've seen, it is a little more intensive. So I haven't tried that yet, but I've watched a couple videos on it. And here I am just going around picking up trash. Usually what I do is I pick up trash and or sell things as I go, and then I clean, and then I add the things that I need to, like painting walls, and then I add decor at the very end. And I try to go from room to room. I don't always do that, but in this build you see I do a little bit of both. I stick to that formula, but then I do switch it up here and there. I never played House Flipper 1. It was always something I wanted to try, so I always had it in my Steam thing to wait for. I mostly just like playing Sims. Sims is one of my favorite games of all time. I really enjoy it. But this one just seemed to when it came out, I saw the demo people trying out, and then obviously when it came out, I watched people play it, and I realized, oh, I actually really would like playing this. So I started playing it and playing, and then I realized, well, I have a channel now. Why don't I upload some of this footage I'm doing to see my unique perspective on it? Because as I was playing, I kept thinking, oh, I would do this differently. Oh, I do that differently. How do you guys feel? Are you guys like that when you watch video games when you go, oh, I would have done that? Let's see who's similar to me and who's not. I'm very interested. Let me know in the comments. And sorry, guys, I tend to talk really fast when I'm really excited about something. So that's something I'll have to work on. And because I had started playing before recording, I'm missing the beginning of the chunk where I'm getting all the points and the skills and the perks and some of the earlier houses I did. I figured that's okay because there's already so much of the beginning content out already that you can probably binge watch it from somewhere else. There's a bunch of really good YouTubers you can try out. Some of the YouTubers I like watching are for this kind of content is Wells Night Gaming. There is Calzone, the K. There is, let's see here. I'm just going on YouTube looking at Grill Mashed. I think it's called. I'll put it in the link in the description. More Simsy or Little Simsy. She's doing a few. She does mostly Sims content, so if you like both of those, there's that. Togi with 2 eyes, 2, and his original channel, he has both, I believe. And then I think GG Games has more sandbox mode stuff. I really like her stuff. His or her stuff. Whoever they might be, them, they. And then, I don't know, there's just a bunch. So I would just recommend doing House Flipper 2, just clicking on a few channels. You may find someone who's new who's putting up content and you might really like. So I would try it. But stick around for mine first. Please like and subscribe. So up here on this windowsill, I'm trying to place these windows and I placed the top 2 incorrectly. So you'll see me go around trying to figure it out in a second. And yeah, it looks like you can tell I'm just struggling a little. Like, oh, there they are, there they are. And now I'm gonna try to put the bottom. Nope. Yes, no. Let's watch me struggle for a moment, shall we? There we go. Got it. Let's see now. Now I'm just gonna go around, picking out things I need. This white tile is pretty nice. It's very farmhouse to me. And then something not required, but I do like to kind of do the windowsills and whatever it makes sense. I go a little extra sometimes that way. And now it's time to paint. Oh, painting. So I'm using both a keyboard, mouse, and a controller all at once. My controller I have, my gaming controller, it's the RLR, I think it's called, the top right trigger. It doesn't work. And so doing certain things I need, which is a lot of things, it doesn't work, so I have to use the mouse. And I found that sometimes some of the stuff is better to use with the mouse, like clicking on moving and stuff. But moving the actual person and like moving around the actual person and your view is better with the controller. And so like I use both because it just makes sense. Painting is super easy with the keyboard, just use the arrows. I love that. But sometimes you'll see me, I use a little both the controller, the gaming controller, and the keyboard too. Sometimes even the mouse. It just depends what I'm feeling. And of course, we're in the bedroom now. Look at all the stuff. Say goodbye to it. I think they're going for like an Airbnb type of thing, maybe. I think it's someone's house, but honestly, it just reminds me of an Airbnb with a little less decor. These take so long that I didn't, and because they're just like an initial just helping a client out, I didn't put all the decor I would have liked to put out if I was designing. I'm going to go through a bunch of like the other homes and try to get that finished and show you guys that process, as well as another video is going to be more about doing the, I forget what it's called. One second. Let me look it up, guys. It's called the assembly tag thing on your the bar that they show. So that's a separate video. I go through the assemblies. One of the assemblies is cut off in another video later on. I didn't record the ending of another video. You'll see that. I'll explain that in those videos when they come up. But here I am just going around now, adding the different kitchen trinkets, different furnitures. There's so much I would change. Like I don't like that countertop. The color is actually nice on like the base, but I don't like the color of the countertop. I would have gone for a like a stone or something more neutral. I really like the fireplace. I feel like this does feel like a cabin with a little modern aesthetic to it. And then of course these plants were just so difficult. Like you could see me struggling. Should we watch me struggle with this too? Let's go. You can see me putting the pot up and down, moving it around, figuring out, because I want it fine. So I'm like trying to figure it out, like what's going on. Eventually I do lower it, figure out. You have to see into the pot almost to put the plant inside of it. And luckily with it being long, it doesn't actually clip into the floor. It's not like we won't let you do it kind of thing. It will do it and then you can move it around. And now here I am just doing the rest of the stuff. Putting things down, choosing a cabinet. I would have rather have that wall be full of books and like displays and things, but hey, client gets what a client wants, right? On this computer, I'm actually recording through the laptop instead of my phone. So let me know how the quality of the sound is. Since I'm just starting out, I'm trying to use what is available to me. And I think that makes sense for most people starting out. There's a lot of life situations that don't allow me to necessarily go out and spend a bunch of money, especially where I already have a lot of the tools that are needed, really, already within my house. They may not be the best, they may not be the best of everything, but I think they work, and they do, and they allow you to do what you dream of. Like using my phone for a while, I use that. We have an iPad that can do a little bit better quality, so using that instead. Using the laptop to record and my phone to record. I think it makes sense. And here I am just putting these chairs around. I try to make my table settings look a little more not so stuffy and straight and solid. I like them to be more like lived in look. And what's funny is in my house, though, that's not how it is. I like my chairs being in and where they are and where they should be. So weird. It's so different in my video games versus real life. Does anyone have that same kind of thing when you play games like this? Like, it's totally different than what you do in real life? I don't know. Let me know. Something I also do is when I get excited about a topic, not only do I talk fast, like I mentioned, I talk like really, really fast and high pitched sometimes, and I ramble. Oh boy, do I ramble. Sorry about that, guys. Unless you like it. In a later video, I'll explain about the process of recording a video game and editing it versus doing the real life stuff that I've already put on YouTube. It's a little bit different and quite shocking, actually. And here I am just going over the rest of the place, rearranging a few things. I think we're towards the end of the video, guys. Yeah. Alright, so all we gotta do now is finishing unboxing everything out of these boxes. I think it's just this box. There isn't a lot. We'll just do a few little things. Yoga mats. Lots of yoga mats. I think that's something they wanted to say. They wanted to do yoga here with like people and friends. Even though you can only house 3 people. I guess someone could sleep on that couch. It could be a 4-person place. I don't know. Alright. That's it, everybody. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.